Mercedes, Audi, Jaguar, all the sort of prestige, sort of mainstream brands, we have manufacturer approval. So the cars are repaired to a factory standard, so that they're safe as they were when they came out of the factory originally. And obviously that's working with the network across the east of England, so dealers all based around as far as Peterborough and as far south as Dartford, so all the main dealers. We have a rep at each dealer who then is based at the dealership. So if a customer has a crash in their Volkswagen, they go to the dealership and they get a dealership experience, but the cars come here for the repairs, and then they go back to the dealer for the handover. And then on the Hilton Moss side is classic restorations, as you can tell. So we've got predominantly Mercedes, Jaguar and Aston Martin that we carry out, but you'll notice there's a few other marques. We've got a Ferrari Testarossa here having a full respray. Got a little Mini Cooper down the end having some quite intensive works on restoration. And then a few Mercedes, as you can see, there's a Jaguar down the end as well. So on this floor, it's all of our metalwork, fabrication, any panels that need replacing on the cars, it's done here. And then also the paint prep as well. So it's that's all carried out here. And then next door in the other building is the paint shop. There's 6 paint booths in there and a full team of body preppers and painters. Predominantly for the insurance side of the business, obviously just because the volume is more. So that's always almost 24/7, just constant body work and paint going on in there. But feel free to come down and have a look at some of the restorations we've got going on. We've got which one here?
This is
so. This is if you may have seen sort of in the past some of our promotional stuff. There was a red Mercedes Gullwing. Okay. This is the chassis for that Mercedes. The body is just over there. You can see on another rotisserie. So they've now been separated as part of the restoration process, and both getting repairs where needed. They don't need too many because it's a very original car. It's been really looked after. But we've taken it right back to bare metal, and it's under restoration. So yes, this is a Gullwing chassis, which, given it was a 50s car, it was pretty complex. There's not been too much to repair to it, no. So it's already been it's been blasted to bare metal, and then it's just been primed and it's getting rubbed back, and it will get painted. And then obviously when it's ready to be reunited with the body, it will get reunited.
This was a very good car when it came in, because often they go where the battery sits. The old batteries tended to leak and it would swill around and go in here. And then where your brake master and everything goes, all of that perishes. So this car itself has been well looked after over its time. It's definitely used though from the state of it, but well looked after at the same time. Well, the big thing we have to do is, like, with this being so major, we've fabricated all of the jigs ourselves just to get it going. Hence all the large steel in the building.
Yeah, can you bear with? I'll come and
well, that's the big thing with this one wrong move, and it's
hard to say. We're on
that was the most fraught part. We have a video somewhere of separating on the left here. Three people around the top, 3 around the bottom, to keep an eye on everything, just so as the car can part.
It's the black Escort that's just through the doors behind.
And this is one of my current projects. Is a Mercedes 190 SL.
He's on a test drive with a customer.
An incredibly original car, right-hand drive, so very rare as well, because they only made customer's car.
Everything's in the car.
We sold this as we had the car. It's come from South Africa, so it's in incredibly good condition. Usually, a few dodgy repairs here and there, but otherwise very good.
That's Mercedes 190 SL.
And we sold it as a restoration project.
Yeah, so that's
to a repeat customer. Actually, he had an E-Type done with us as well, and he was so pretty.
No, he doesn't have one.
But with this, we're doing something slightly special. So they're a bit sluggish on the road. They rev well, but they don't go miles. So we're going to try with a company called Riedling and Mauser, who do engines for Goodwood Racing, Le Mans Classic. They're going to create a custom cams, pistons, everything to make the engine just give it a bit more. So you can actually, because driving these on the motorway, you can get 60, but they're all the way up there with the revs, so it can be a bit uncomfortable.
Personally, I would have kept it.
Yeah, this is mainly where they do their strip and fitting for the jobs upstairs for getting the panel work, or if it's just needing something replaced, they'll take it off, it'll get painted and then come back across here. Yeah. Say again? Yeah, the main thing. They do the mechanical stuff for any repairs in here, replacement suspension as well. And then we do all our own alignments in-house as well. So if a car needs it, there's a full 4-poster at the front there. And then, you get quite a variety of cars through here as well, because you have so many approvals. Yeah, but we're specialised in all of them. You have people will go off on courses every week. There's someone doing a new course for a new car or something that they've changed on how a car's repaired.
Jake.
So we're always up to date for repairs.
Join the tour.
Where you can fit all the cars we worked on in these 5 rows here. All those 2 buildings on the far side. All the buildings on the far side are our paint shop. This is the panel and prep, and then. Do you know what I realised? Have they actually unlocked? If you bear with one moment, I need to grab a key off of Ash or Will because I don't think anyone's thought to unlock the building. Oh, it is unlocked. Good. What's that? Just so it locks. There you go. This is where we do all our downstairs servicing, upstairs restoration. Yes, definitely. I don't actually. I work it, but I don't know.
It's probably more than you get paid.
I think so. Yeah, sadly, but this is custom. So this is a Segura. So it's Segaris at the front, Tamora at the rear. It's a full custom one, Lamborghini green. I don't know which one. But yeah, it's a full custom. All the interior was done in-house by our trimmer. So he's had all the green leather put in with the black stitching on one, green stitching on the other. So we do all that bespoke for people as they want it. Mainly downstairs here, we do the servicing of people's cars for them. TVR, Lotus, and Noble are our biggest brands, but we service most things. We've definitely taken leaps and bounds as well in the Aston Martin sort of side of things because there's a lot more of those. Chassis-wise, I mean, it's outside now. Up until recently, I've been working on a TVR Cerberus, full new chassis, Nitron suspension, because the guy was like, whilst it's off, let's get everything done underneath. Yeah. They do, yes. They're quite bad for that. This one, luckily, I mean, it had been very well looked after, but the guy, it was rusty and all the outriggers, sorry. So it just needed doing. This is I think there's only 4 of these have been made like this. So, but it's so you can get your convertible feel with the Segaris power at the same time. They are a bit of a pain to deal with, just because it is so custom. Getting that roof to fit right, it's hours of work to make sure it seals, because you want to be able to use the car, and it has to pass an MOT.